Hi my friends, welcome back to today's video. So yeah, we're gonna just sit down and get ready together because I just decided at the last minute that I would just record while I'm getting ready, and it always kind of makes things go faster and it's a little more fun for me, to hang out and chit chat with each other, run things by you guys, see what you think and whatnot. So a little unorganized, but per usual. I'm Des, right? It's a nice sunny day, so I'm sitting in natural sunlight. I'm really loving doing my makeup in natural sunlight. Like, not just for video's sake, but just gives me, like, when you get in your car after you've done your makeup and you've got to get that natural light, and so you go in your rearview mirror and you're kind of looking at things, making sure everything's nice and blended. That's where you get the best light. And so I'm sitting in front of one of my big windows. I have two big windows, so why not make use of them? So let's get started. I'm going to start off with my brows. I was going to do it off camera. I still might, but we're going to get started with that. I am loving these Red Bulls. I don't recommend what are these drinks? I don't recommend energy drinks. Clearly I'm not woken up yet. Like, my brain is still half asleep. But these Red Bulls, the peach ones, what is this? Peach or mango? Peach, and then the blueberry, the pomegranate, the watermelon, and the coconut berry or something like that. They're so good, and they don't give you a whole lot of like caffeine like the Monsters and all the other ones. It's just enough little pick-me-up, and I really never even finish a whole one. It's just part of getting ready. It's just like part of my routine. Well, one of the things I do, but I don't always drink these, but it's good. So I'm going to start off with my Anastasia Duo. This is dark brown duo. I really don't use the this lighter shade. I very rarely use that lighter shade like on the front of my brows. I just haven't really found any use for it. I literally just haven't tried it. But anyway, that's what I'm going to use today. This is how I start my brows off, with this, and then I go in with the pomade. So just to get them like nice and carved. Who am I kidding? I need a 3D mirror. So, what are you all up to? Guess what, you guys? My daughter had our little baby at 2:56 this morning. Oh my God, I am beyond. I'm really tired too, because like I was awake off and on all night waiting. I thought for sure she would have the baby. She went in yesterday at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Her water like started leaking. And so she went in about that time. And things were, looking progressing. She was, I think, dilated at 2 by that point. So they were going to go ahead and just, get her in, get her settled, start giving her, well, they were going to wait a little while to see if she like started to dilate on her own. And it was kind of slow going. Like, she started to, and then it like came to a complete stop. They went in and completely broke through her water bag. Like, it wasn't completely broke. And so they went in and they, they broke the rest of the water bag. At least they thought they broke the rest of the water bag. It wasn't completely empty, but this is where like it takes a turn. Just went ahead and did my brows. So it went to a, took a little bit of a turn with the bag not being completely broke, because although it was leaking for probably, I don't know, maybe a couple days, if that, before they, attempted to break it. Did I say break? Attempted to break it. It you know, had a little bit of a leak. So of course, when there's a leak like that, or, you know, there's an opening, there's a risk of, you know, infection. I look so beyond tired. I look so tired. My eyes are a little puffy too, so I had to put extra caffeine serum under my eyes. But because I was crying, you know, kind of off and on, because I really wanted to be there and only my son-in-law could be there. So of course I was being a crybaby, because I mean, that's my baby, you know, my baby having a baby, that was a big deal for me. But you know, God willing, next baby I will get to be there. So I was waiting for her to call, you know, I was waiting like off and on. So I wasn't really sleeping good, and because I was, you know, didn't want to miss the call. Well, I didn't hear, I sleep with the fan, and I had my ringer on all the way up, and I'm using this Wet n Wild Glassy hydrating primer, but it's supposed to take away all this redness. So anyhow, I have a landline, right? If you guys don't know, I have a landline. If you've seen some of my videos, my phone rings during video all the time. So she called the landline, but I had the phone in my beauty room. So it was ringing at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't hear it, and I felt so bad because she had some hemorrhaging, and she said it was really scary, and I didn't get to talk to her. Like, God, I just felt horrible. Like, God forbid anything would have ever had, you know, happened, and I didn't hear the phone ring. You know, I slept right through my cell phone because I was just beat. Because, mind you, the night before I hadn't slept really. So I was just really tired. But long story short, she's better. They have her on antibiotics, and the baby's fine. She was 7 pounds, 10 ounces, 21.5 inches long. And her name is Mila Rose Bowers. I cannot wait to hold her in my arms. She sent me videos and pictures, FaceTime me. Oh my God, she's a doll. She looks exactly like my daughter, when she was a baby, when I had her. She said she came out and her eyes were open and looking around. That's how my daughter's was. And then she said she laid her on, she was on her chest, you know, skin to skin, bonding, and she lifted her head up. Like, babies are so advanced now. Like, I'm surprised they don't, you know, aren't born with like a full set of teeth in their mouth. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to go in with my Makeup by Mario palette, and I've been loving this palette. It doesn't look like I've even touched it, but I've been using it, and it's my new favorite, my current favorite. You know, we get something new. I've had it for a couple weeks, and you get something new and you play with it for a while till you get your next toy, you know. You know how kids do. That's how we are. That's how I am with makeup. So super excited for the new baby. I'm probably going to try to like speed through a lot of, you know, this makeup here today, because I take too long. I take entirely too long. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. So she's on antibiotics, she's on fluids, and she'll either get to come home tomorrow afternoon or Monday. So I get to go to her house when she gets home. And I wouldn't want to like go. I don't even think they allow visitors, but I wouldn't want to, you know, not while my daughter has an infection, and you know, I want to be safe for her and the baby. So yeah, I'm just super excited. Like, we had lunch the day before, and I told her, I know you're gonna go into labor within this next 24 hours, because her doctor told her that, because they did like a membrane sweep at her checkup on Thursday, and her doctor told her, you know, normally when they do that, it kind of induces labor. So she was due on the 7th anyway. So she said, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, you went into labor within the next 48 hours. And I was right, because it was 24 hours. So mother knows everything, you know, mother knows best. But anyway, so I'm really excited. She did really good. She said she had a really hard last few hours. I felt so bad. I felt so bad for her, but she pulled through. She's a trooper, and her and my son-in-law Wesley are going to be the best parents. He's such a good guy, good Southern guy, and they're just adorable together. Like, they're the perfect couple. They're the perfect couple. If I couldn't have picked out anybody better for my daughter myself, because he treats her like a good Southern man is supposed to treat a good man is supposed to treat a woman. Yep, he's the best. Treats her so good. So he is a military man, and it's crazy because my daughter's dad has been in the Army. They're a military family, so it's just funny that she ended up with a military guy. He was in the Army too. But yeah, so super excited. Oh my goodness, I'm like, babysitter anytime you guys want to go somewhere, you want to go to the movies, you want to go to dinner, let me know. God willing, I stay strong and healthy. God's going to keep me strong and healthy so that I could spend time, enjoy time with my little girl. We're going to get our nails done together. She's going to be my little buddy. She's got some really cute little bougie. She's got the cutest clothes. They're like big girl clothes. Like little outfits, little jackets, furry slippers. She's got Converse. She has got so many. She's got so much. Like, she has a ton of stuff. Like, you know, you get stuff for your baby, you know, people buy you stuff at your baby shower or whatever. But this little girl has so much already, you know, and they grow out of everything so fast anyway. But she's got, you know, a good set from 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 18. So this little girl's set. So I'm real excited. Wished I could go see her today, but I can't. So I am going to go, well, we're going to go to lunch, but I want to go pick up else, more than likely, but I'm going to try not to. I really told myself I was going to do a no shop for like at least 30 days, like to start. Like, I've got to be realistic. I can't set myself up to fail, but I really wanted to do a no shop for 30 days, but I'm going to try that next month because I have my heart set on this Kosas, even though I just got the new Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I was like, okay, I'm good now. I don't need nothing else right now. Now I'll wait. But I've been seeing this Kosas, like seems like every time I turn around, I'm seeing somebody doing a video on it, or, you know, there's an ad or something. So just kind of going for like a smoky neutral subtle look. I'm gonna try to speed it up. Sorry guys, I sped things right up. I got a call, so I thought I would just speed it up. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. color correcting full coverage natural finish skin loving ingredients, collagen, peptides, and niacinamide. This is my first time trying this e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I've been loving me some CC creams. My favorite is It Cosmetics. And somebody told me that this was like just as good as It Cosmetics. And I love It Cosmetics. So we shall see. I think what I'm going to do is start off with a brush. Because it is a CC cream, I don't really want to absorb the product. And then we'll go in with a sponge. What shade do I have mine in? I have mine in light 240 warm. So if you have golden undertones like me, let's just see. I don't even know if it's going to be a good match. I'm going to put some on my palette. It's not really runny. It's kind of thick. Set that aside. I'm going to use this Too Faced kabuki brush that I got. I don't even know why I got it or where I got it, and it just like turns up, and I've never used it. I love kabuki brushes to put on my foundation, so you can make it as dense as you want just based on how high you turn it up. So I think I'm going to go in with this and see what kind of coverage it gives us. I'm going to start off with the 13 dots. Like I told you guys, I was trying that, but it wasn't really working for me because I was needing some more dots. But this is pretty thick. The consistency is pretty thick. Okay, so we're starting off with 13 dots, and we're going to work with that. I'm just going to lightly, gently buff. So I want to give it like an airbrushed finish. This is like full coverage. CC cream with full coverage for sure. Okay, I could honestly say initial application thoughts. Yeah, this is as good as It Cosmetics, but we'll keep going. We don't want to jump the gun. Good coverage. Just keep on going. I'm definitely going to need more, just because I like a fuller coverage. But right off the bat, this is really good coverage, and it blends really nice. My allergies have been kicking my butt. Have you guys been having allergies? I've just came to the conclusion that I have year-round allergies. I keep thinking I'm catching a cold for the past year. It's allergies. Got some on my finger. Get all that off. Now I still have more on my palette. I'm gonna tap into that. Oh yeah, I love this coverage. $14. e.l.f. is pretty good though. e.l.f. has been, I don't think there's really been anything that I've tried of e.l.f.'s except for one of the eye pencils, and I don't remember which one it was. Like, it almost didn't show up. I can't remember which one it is. I'll have to look. But other than that, I like their shadows. I like their primers. I like their, well, a couple of their primers kind of have, I could pull them out, but I'm not going to. It's the white one, the pink one, and the green one. You guys know what I'm talking about. They kind of have a little bit of a paint smell to them. And it doesn't last, but what do you think? Good coverage. I think it's got really good coverage. Looks really pretty on the skin. Nice and dewy, healthy. What do you think? Going in with a few more dots. Super full coverage. This isn't not even medium. This is medium, strong medium to full, leaning more towards full. Nothing like getting a nice, good foundation CC cream. I mean, clearly it color corrects because it takes away everything, all your imperfections. Freckles, brown spots. Took off part of my brow. Oh yeah. I am loving it. I know this isn't a new one, but I just have been putting off buying it. I pick it up and I put it back, pick it up, put it back. Finally, the other day I said, you know what? I'm not gonna rest until I try that Camel CC cream that everybody's raving about. I'm on the raving bus. I love it. Let's see how it wears, but I don't see why it would, you know, not wear well. The formula is really good. Doesn't feel heavy either. Just trying to get it nice and pressed in. Do you guys agree? You can't even see that brown spot over there. How dare they call this a CC cream? How dare they? This is a full coverage foundation. What did I tell you? I have to tell you guys something. The combination of this Incognito, Wet n Wild Incognito concealer and oh god, I just had it, my Smashbox Under Eye Primer, concealer primer. Between these two, I don't know what it is about this concealer, and I have a lot of concealers. Like, you guys know I have high-end drugstore, but for some reason this concealer and paired up with that, this does not settle as fast as any others. This is probably runner-up with NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, but this is just a little bit creamier. I almost like this more than I do the NARS, and I love the NARS. But if you guys haven't tried this Incognito, you have to try it. I'm telling you, because it is a really, really good. It's a full coverage, but it's not a heavy concealer. For sure. Just kind of switching things up a little. I've been kind of playing with the few different ways of speeding up my routine, or, you know, just different little tricks. But yeah, I've been loving it. The Incognito, I just picked up another bottle. I mean, I still have like a half a bottle, but I was like panicking. I don't want to run out. The coverage on it is so nice. Nice and full, but like thin. You know what I mean? Like, it's not thick. The consistency of it is not thick. And the coverage on it speaks for itself. It's amazing. I love it. Feels really good on your skin too. Oh, I forgot to put some down the middle of my nose. Take some up here, off here. Get back to this part. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So I put my blush on and my highlight. Now I'm going to set my face using my Essence, right? Is this Essence? Yeah. Nice and bright. Cocoa Pebbles Makeup Revolution. Lip gloss. Smells like Cocoa Pebbles. Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Ta-da! We're done. What do you think? Love the foundation. You guys have to pick it up. $14. Thank you so much for hanging out, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.